Hey everyone, Andang here for some more Lord of the Rings Online. Yes, it's once again that time to be making our way back to Minas Morgul. So excited, guys. I'm looking forward to getting through this thing. It's gonna be super cool. Jack Sam asks, Andang, what is Twitch VIP? Essentially, I guess I can give somebody a VIP, which is like a free sub or something. I don't know. Basically, you're like a very important person. Partners can do a whole bunch of them, but I think I can only give one. It's essentially like what you give to like your friends or family that you don't like, that are related to you. That it's like a free like backstage pass kind of a thing is the idea behind it. I think. I don't know. I haven't looked into it too much. But all sorts of people here already. Kevin, welcome to chat. Godlike Epic, welcome, welcome. Jackasam, welcome. Bungorfians, welcome. Junior, welcome. Neurotic Anarchy, welcome. Nice to have all of you here. Good crowd already tonight. So, let's go ahead and get on into Lotro. So if you guys remember, we're here outside of Cirith Ungol. Philip, dude, thank you so much for the resub. Really appreciate it, man. Now a 2-month subscriber, man. Super cool. Welcome to the Dang Gang. Again, thanks for staying, man. Yeah, we're now, I believe, just 6 subs away from 100. And you know what? It's almost Thanksgiving. I'm actually starting what's going to be my Thanksgiving weekend with my family. I'm basically going to be off. They combined my 2 weekends so that I'd then be able to work through like all Thanksgiving and Black Friday. So I'm off Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, Sunday. So because of that, we're going to be doing Thanksgiving this weekend with the family. And because I'm in that Thanksgiving type mood, every sub until 100, I'm going to match. So what that means is I'm now going to give a gift sub. So let's go ahead and do that right now. Here we go. Alright, LAIR. Welcome to the Dang Gang. Enjoy your free sub, extra entries in the monthly giveaway, badges, emotes, galore, and all the rest of the stuff that it comes with it. Nice to have you here. Okay, let's go ahead and continue on. So, really, if you guys remember, because I gave a little bit of recap, but not really, they got these crazy, like, spider guys, right? And, yeah, let's get some hype in the chat for that, right? Yeah, got 2 subs. Whoa! Whoa! Oh, cool, he's gonna follow us around later. Anyway, we captured this guy to try to figure out more about him. But anyway, we'll see where things go. Okay. Let's see. So we need to go way over there. The sequestered spider. Is that the only... Yeah, because the other one's lost the lore. That's it? Okay. Let's go do it. It is crazy. So now we're just 5 subs away. And technically 3, because I'm going to be matching all of them until we get to 100. So that's exciting. It's like accelerated XP on the subscriptions now. Hey, there's Los. Welcome, welcome. Enjoy that gift sub. Okay. Oh, we got goats and bugs and all the things over here. I hope this is the right... I honestly don't even know if this is the right way. That's the crazy thing. Like, we're in a horrible pass. Like, Shelob could technically, you know, be crawling over at any moment. That's what I feel like this place is, right? Philip, thank you so much for the 100 bits, man. Really, really appreciate it. Awesome, man. Using the party cheer. Okay, the winding stair. Oh boy. Let's go up this thing. Here we go. Hey, Lady Crane. Alright, this one has a quest ring, so let's go ahead and fight this one. What a banger of a start, right? Ilanos, welcome. Bangarang! Rufio, Rufio! Oh, I love that movie. Alright. You have discovered trapdoor spiders dwelling along the winding stair, waiting to ambush anyone who passes by. Defeat these ambush predators before they claim any further victims. Dangarang! Dangarang! Oh my gosh. That would be so cool. Dangarang! That needs to be it. We need an emote for Dangarang. We're obviously going to do the sheep emote first, but man, if we ever become partnered, when we become partnered, I should never say if, when we become partnered, we're going to get the Dangarang emote. That sounds amazing. Yeah, make sure you guys get entered in the giveaway. Make sure you're following and all that stuff. Oh, hey, there's literally everywhere. There's a view of Minas Morgul. Why did I say Kirathungal? I guess because we're going there. But literally everywhere there's a view of Kirathungal. I did it again! A view of Minas Morgul. Oh my gosh. You guys got me all flustered. Oh, you got the Doral Scholar emotes too. That's cool. That's cool. Got those dwarf hugs. Dwarf hug time. Yeah, it is winding. I almost didn't even see the stair there. You are the sheep master. That's true. That is true. You two are my favorite. Thanks. Appreciate it. I feel like I have to look at that whenever I hear that music, right? The Night Bearer. Welcome, Night Bearer. Thank you for bringing the night. Do we have to hop on rocks to get up further? Oh, that's cool. That's like really cool. All right, we keep getting better views. Like every time we go somewhere, we keep getting a better view. Here, it feels like this. This almost feels like the place where the trolls steal the ponies, right? Or was it goblins? No, it's where the goblins like steal them away. Yeah, in Goblin Town where there's like the hidden door. Feels almost like that. Well, they definitely. I remember that from that one session play, right? With the crazy wind. That's kind of cool. They definitely wanted us to go that way. Wow. There's the real view of Kirathungal. That is super cool. I cannot wait to go there, guys. Deal with Gothmog. 2-month sub, but accidentally unfollowed. Hey, that's cool. Just refollow. It's alright. And Kevin, if you did just 2-month sub, make sure you also like share that in the chat. You know, keep that hype going, man. Because every single sub that we get tonight, I'm going to be matching until we get to 100. We have another one of these things. Alright, let's see what this one's about. You stumble across a strange seal bearing a mark of famine. The Seal of Kalos. How it was placed here remains a mystery. It seems this stone seal was once set in something. Perhaps an answer lies in the dead city of Minas Morgul. It wasn't tonight? Okay, cool. Here we go. Ooh, a page.
It lurks in the darkness, coming forth to hunt only in darkest night. But its spawn swarm over the mountains, a fell crawling pestilence.
That's cool. That's funny that you can still see them on the mini-map, so you know exactly where they are and you can select them like that. It's not so much an ambusher anymore, right? It's right there. I can see you right now, spider. Alright, we're gonna slap the spider. And we're gonna go the other way. Okay. I can see you right there. That's a cave, guys. I'm excited. There's all these alternate ways. I don't think they actually go anywhere. I think they're all dead ends. Man, this is super cool. Like, I feel like Shelob could just be right above us at any second, right? I love this. I'm gonna go a little bit further on this one, because it looks like it kind of opens up to something. Go back the other way. But like, this feels right out of the movies, right? This is super cool. Right out of the books, right out of the movies. It's so well done. So, the new patch that they're going to be doing tomorrow is supposed to fix the floating name bug, which is the thing I'm most excited about the patch tomorrow.
And I toil to scour the land of them, but always more come to take their place. One might more easily drain the sea with a ewer.
My fellows and I toil to scour the land of them, but always more come to take their place. So it's just an endless sea of spiders? Jeez. That's creepy. I guess we're... Oh, we still need to defeat one more ambusher. I don't think it's going to be inside there. Yeah, it's not. Alright, we'll kill one more ambusher and then we'll go in. Then we'll go. Can't wait for that bug to be fixed tomorrow. Yeah, absolutely. And from what I understand, it's not just in Minas Morgul, it's literally all over the game this bug is existing, so hopefully it's actually fixed, right? And that'll be good. You have successfully cleared the stair of ambushing spiders, which will allow the Rangers of Athelion safe passage in the future. I don't know about cleared, like we saw quite a few still, right? It's everywhere? Yeah, that's what I heard. I haven't tested it, but I trust y'all. It's cool. Why are there claw marks? I don't like this. I don't want to go in the cave. Hey Josh, welcome to chat. You don't have the corresponding quest? We can't even go in the cave, okay. Where do we need? We need to go up there. How do we get up there? Wait, where does... So that goes into Torikungul. Oh my gosh, guys. Oh my gosh, guys. I can't wait to go here. Oh man, I'm so excited about this expansion. It's just crazy. That's why I mentioned to get some offhands made to Andang, because tomorrow it's going to be a whole lot harder to get them made. Okay. Interesting. Hey, thank you so much for the follow, LAIR. Really appreciate it. Welcome to the dang gang. Telerion, welcome to the chat. Nice to have you here. Don't get too excited, you will die there. Thanks for that optimism. Wait, so if you have floating names on... That's even better. I thought it was just with tap targeting, but no, if you have floating names on, you can see all the spiders. That's hilarious. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I guess we don't need to go up here. We need to go the other way, because it's the way we went before. So we went up here too early, I guess. and need to go back down. But man, that is super cool. 10 out of 10. Would go again. Hey, goofy old lady, welcome, welcome. This is just like the other area. It's better going down because you can just stare at the city the whole time. Pretty cool. Regio, welcome to chat. Nice to have you here. Morning. Morning. Here we go. This is like Moria all over again, trying to find the stairs. Okay, so now I think we need to go this way. This should get us up to where we need to go. And we're gonna fight some spiders, because, well, why not? $5:56 a.m. there? Oh my goodness. That's early. Because, I mean, it's literally 4 minutes till midnight here, so it's pretty late here as well. Like, don't get me wrong, I understand that this time is not convenient for most of the world. I understand that, and I do apologize, but this is when I can stream, you know? So that's what we do. But yeah, tomorrow there will not be a stream unless I just feel just super amazing. Planning to take that off. And then I'm gonna definitely be streaming Friday. And Friday will be a much earlier stream. It might still be in the evening, but it'll be like, you know, maybe like 7 Eastern or 8 Eastern. Or it'll be in the afternoon, one of the two. And then on Saturday, I probably won't be streaming, but there's a chance. There's a chance I could. Because that's when we'll be going and doing family stuff. But, you know, after I get back, I might do a late night stream, we'll see. Because I'm also off on Sunday. And I'll be streaming once again. Yeah, I'm hoping to get my haircut either Friday or Sunday, so that'll impact timing a little bit, but anyway. It just takes so long to get a hair, anyway. Another dead end, alright. How do we get up there? I guess maybe, hopefully we can go this way? This doesn't look too promising. Yeah, I don't think that's the right way. Yeah, we need to go back over there. That's where we need to go. We've been over here before, but I've forgotten how to get up there. And there's just so many like hidden camps and craziness just all over this zone. It's actually really cool. Like, I'm serious, guys. This really is one of the best designed expansions I've seen. And it's not like I just praise expansions. I think Mordor proved that because I got pretty frustrated with some of the stuff there. And Helm's Deep definitely proved that. I was frustrated with a lot of stuff there. This is the first expansion where I'm just like, I'm having more fun in LOTRO than I've had in a very long time. Like, as long as the instances are decent, I think this will be potentially my favorite expansion so far. It's been really cool. Three minutes till 1 a.m. Okay. In that Eastern time. For EU, it's better really early or really late. Yeah. But I mean, if I do an afternoon stream here at like 4 Eastern, that's like an evening stream for Europe, right? So it's like prime Europe time, I believe. And a lot of people in the US can catch it too, especially on the weekends. That looks pretty cool. Alright, we're going in here. Here we go. Today we had somewhat warm rain in November. It was the weirdest thing in Oklahoma. Like, it was the warmest rain I've ever felt in November. It was kind of crazy. Hey, Cyberg, welcome to chat. Nice to have you here. It was actually really nice. I was expecting it to be cold and awful, and I was like, no, this is actually really nice rain. All right, sure. Hey, Diego, welcome, welcome. So yeah, we just gotta fight the boss in here, I think, and collect some pages, apparently. But yeah, we missed a lot of pages just because floating names don't work right now, which is really annoying.
Powers of night yet linger in this world, and one such lies near. Thus, I send this message. May the blessings of the Valar guide it into your hands.
Hey, Tolkien, welcome to the chat. Nice to have you here. At least Spider-Bane's back? Dude! Oh my gosh, here we go, guys. That's cool. Lady Crane says, I live in Florida. We were wearing shorts and flip-flops today. You had the windows open. I believe it. At least Spider-Bane is engaged in combat with a giant spider. I will not fall to you, you foul, hairy, skittering mass of legs. I am the Spider-Bane. I love that Atlee's just on this mass, like, insect extermination mode, right? Just like, got the insecticide in one hand and all that stuff. It's great. Take that, you horrible beast. I need to catch my breath is all. Let us move somewhere safer. Atlee moves to a safer location to tend to his injury. I think she got me. Oh dang, he's injured. I hope they don't kill Atlee in Minas Morgul. Actually, I kind of do, to be honest. He's a really cool character, but that would be a very fitting end, right? If he fought Shelob and Shelob killed him. Where'd he go? Way down here? Alright. That is a cool forest, though. I like it. Oh, hey! Here we go.
I am happy to see some faces with fewer than 8 eyes.
Yeah. Hey, Mr. Warhogs, welcome to the chat. Nice to have you here. Coming back to this game after a long time? Nice. Nice. Well, you picked a good time to return. We're, right now, in my opinion, one of the best expansions LOTRO's ever had. Like I was talking about earlier, if the instances are good, this really could be the best expansion LOTRO's ever had. It's just been a lot of fun. How many spiders Atlee's killed to gain that title? My guess is a lot, right? Like, I think he gained that title early on and has killed many more beyond that. Like, he's on, like, the tier, like, 10 deed, right? He's gone all the way. He's gotten Spider-Bane in every zone, I bet. Every zone along the way to Mordor. From Archet to Mordor. He got Spider-Bane in all of them.
I am happy to see some faces with fewer than 8 eyes.
Oh, thanks for the assistance, Andang. And Legolas is here as well. I am happy to see some faces with fewer than 8 eyes. It also helps that you're not trying to devour me. Ugh. Ugh. Atlee doubles over and grabs his leg. His injuries seem to be worse than he let on. Aye. She's chewed up my leg, something fierce. Oh, don't worry about me. I'll be fine. I just need to rest a bit.
My suspicions were proven correct.
Yeah, he is from the starter
These
zone.
are the Mirkwood spiders.
Yeah, they brought him back earlier.
Rude.
Wait, this is from Mirkwood? Oh, snap. I apologize for not arriving sooner, Andang. I did see the spider you fought, and my suspicions were proven correct. These are the Mirkwood spiders, Iphantamel's own brood. The forest is too small to hold all that vanished from Erin Lasgalin, however. Perhaps some have already entered Torek Ungol. I admit I do not fully understand the quarreling between spiders. It matters not. The old enemy of my people has been found, and we must deal out vengeance upon them. It makes so much sense for Legolas to be here, right? They've set up this whole like spider feud, and it is so cool that they're having him carry out this feud. I think it's very fitting. Thothrim, welcome to the chat. Nice to have you here. I must tend to Atli's wounds. Thus I must rely on you to venture into Tarlingol and slay my enemies for me. I know that you are capable of this task. You ask Legolas how he and Atli are acquainted. He allows the briefest hint of a smile to cross his face. Ah, I encountered him while we were last in Lingris. In a very similar situation, in fact. He was engaged in combat with several very large brood mothers, and I stepped in to assist him. I believe he was embarrassed and accused me of stealing his kill. But that is quite absurd. Oh, they both got quests. Well, we're definitely going with Atli first. No offense, Legolas, but gotta go for him first. Come on, do it. There you go. This is being very picky. Actually, we probably should get rid of that one too. That one's not for a while. Those woods are crawling with spiders. Aye. But you know what else? Spider eggs. Squash those little devils before they hatch. What? Do you think spiders fight fair? Of course not. Deal with them before they become a problem. Okay, yeah, you are Spider-Bane, killing all the spider babies. Alright. You know what you have to do, Andang. The only good spider is a dead spider. Go. Oh, I skipped a little bit. And since I'm injured, I leave it to you. Go. Go into that accursed forest and kill those spiders. Okay. The spider you defeated with Atli, Agwarak, was a daughter of Iphantamel herself. If one is here, her sisters will be as well. They are known to me. Lothbad, Ivarareth, Sariel, Terrible all. I speculate that they are the reason that some of the Mirkwood spiders have separated themselves from the rest. Perhaps they are attempting to retain control of their brood. Regardless, these sisters must be hunted down. They are responsible for the deaths of many of my people. Dark side Atli, right? Absolutely. Hey, Straw Hat, welcome to the chat. Thanks for the follow. Straw Hat, coming in with the Prime sub. Thank you, thank you. Welcome to the Den Gang. enjoy the ad-free viewing, the extra entries in the monthly giveaway, the emotes, the badges, picking the next game we play, and all the rest of the stuff that comes with that. And also, you might not have known this, but we are matching every single sub till we get to 100. So, that means it's gift sub time, everybody. Here we go. Complete. Rocking that hype. There we go. Hey, Red Lemon, welcome, welcome. The Nightbearer, there we go. Hey, the Nightbearer, enjoy that free gift sub for this month. And enjoy the ad-free viewing, the extra entries in the monthly giveaway, and all the rest of the stuff that comes with joining up with the Dang Gang. Welcome, welcome. Let's get some hype in the chat. Shipe. Got that sheep hype. The Mirkwood Spiders have only been in Kirithungol a short time, and yet they have already begun to destroy the forest. They suffocate and hollow out trees to use as shelter for their broodlings. The dead trees must come down. Oh, that was... The dead trees must come down. Man, they're both evil against spiders. Alright, here we go. Didn't realize that they both got the spider vengeance. Okay. Can someone explain the sheep thing? I feel like I'm missing something. So, basically, a long time ago, there's a clip of this. When I was doing the Beorning lands, like that update, there's one of the towns has sheep in it. And the sheep would not stop, like, interrupting me. I was trying to talk and everything. And what happened was, I complained about it on stream, right? And all of a sudden, a player comes up and just goes, shing shing, and all the sheep are dead. And since then, because I complained about sheep, no one's ever let it go, and they just harass me constantly now with sheep. So that's what that's all about. And we're working on a sheep emote, which will hopefully be really cool. We're working on like a cool Dang Gang sheep emote. I think that'll be cool. No, I'm not giving any ETA on that. Like, it might be a year from now. It won't be a year from now. But I'm saying that just so that in case it does take a while, you guys won't. You'll realize that it's a long way away, right? Because we're wanting to get it done right. We're not wanting to rush it. Oh my gosh, there are a lot of spiders here. They were not joking. Hey, Stormborn, welcome to the chat. That's a cool name. Cool name, Stormborn. What about a sheep with glasses and a D on his side? Well, see, we already got Glowine with glasses. I felt like that was a little bit redundant, right?
When I and the Bright Company battled the children of Ungoliant in the arid Mithrine at the dawn of this age, I thought we had slain them all.
Because, like, I don't want, like, two... Because Glowine's essentially, like, our version of the cool emote, right? And I don't want two, like, just cool emotes, you know? I want variety. What a great username. What a great username. Welcome to the chat. Nice to have you here. Make sure you're following if you haven't already. How about we'll tell you that you entered in, but you do have to follow to actually get picked. You'll be entered in basically, but then if you get, it won't draw you unless you're following at the time of the drawing, which will be near the end of the month. Just started watching you, man. Finally, I found a good quality LOTRO streamer. Oh, thanks, man. Really appreciate it. So, a bit of backstory about us. We've been doing YouTube for 7 years. So we have a little bit of experience, and that whole time it's been LOTRO mainly. Like, we played other games, but it's mostly, you know, LOTRO stuff. And so, you know, we have a little bit of experience talking while playing the game and, you know, broadcasting that and doing all the things. Although the more I'm talking like this, the less I sound like I know what I'm talking about. So I'm just gonna end this sentence at some point. But you never know when that might be. It might be 10 minutes from now, or it might be right now. You never know. At some point, I need to take a breath, but we'll see if that ever happens. Maybe I won't take a breath. Maybe this will be my last breath. Maybe this will be the end of Andang right here. But no, there's the breath. All right. Anyway. Burn web trees. We didn't do that. We did not do that. How do we miss all that? Alright. Maybe we weren't in the right spot? No, they are glowing. We just didn't look closely. Okay. Let's go back. Because I knew that was a quest, but I didn't really... No, we didn't see... Yeah, this is specific. Alright. Here we go. So many spiders. Yeah, we had no problem with that 15, right? We're gonna get way more than 15. Okay. Easy, easy. There's a quest ring over here. Oh, is that just to turn it in back to Atli? Yeah, yeah, that's gonna be just to talk to Atli again. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, let's go back in. We're not gonna talk yet. So if I want to watch all the lore from the beginning, that means I have to watch 7 years worth of content. You should do a summary video of the past 7 years, the highlights. How are you liking the expansion story so far? Favorite parts, most confusing. So far, I've been literally loving this expansion. More, because they've been setting up all this stuff, right? This expansion is the conclusion to the Black Book of Mordor. And it's also the conclusion to a lot of the zone's plotlines that they've been doing. We're finding out about the Mirkwood Spiders. We're finding out about a lot of different things that have been going on this whole time. And it's all coming together right now. Not to mention there was the whole Second Age flashback, which was amazing. That's probably one of my favorite things I've done in LOTRO. It was really, really cool. Honestly, if it continues being this good till the end of questing, and if the instances are good, this expansion really does have the potential to be my favorite. And I didn't say that about Mordor. I didn't... Like, Mordor was cool. It was definitely better than Helm's Deep, but it's definitely not, you know, not my favorite expansion. I'd say probably Moria and Isengard are my, you know, depending on the day and how I feel, go back and forth between being my favorite expansions. And right now, this expansion is right up there with both of those. It's really, really good. So as far as highlights of the story, so basically, I'll do one right now. We'll highlight the story right now. LOTRO starts off in Eriador. The plotline here is that at first, we're told that Angmar is rising again. And we're led to believe that the Witch King's involved, and we find out if that's true or not. And we go into Angmar and have all sorts of fun. But basically the rise of Angmar is happening, which allows them to have a lot more enemies here in Eriador. And so this whole region has been having a lot more combatants than were actually there at the time of you know, Frodo and Sam and all that stuff. But there's still a lot of stuff that did go down in Eriador at this time. Anyway, then we go into Moria. We basically clean up after the Fellowship. Whoa, that was not the right button. Let's go back. We also go to Rivendell. There's all sorts of stuff. There we go, to Moria. So we go into Moria. We basically clean up after the Fellowship. They've already gone through. We're just cleaning house. And take care of all the stuff in Moria and explore all sorts of really, really, really cool stuff. This was LOTRO's first expansion. It was really good. We then go to Lothlorien. We catch up with the Fellowship. and we just fight a lot of stuff in Lothlorien that's the enemy of elves, because we spent so much time with the dwarves. It's then like the elf enemy place. After that, we go to Mirkwood, and they start the invasion of Mirkwood, because Galadriel and all them lead the invasion, and then they eventually take down Dol Guldur. We see that later, but that's not at that time. After that, they go back over to Eriador, and we start heading south, because Isengard is rising. And so then we go into Dunland, and we face down Saruman at Isengard. And there's all sorts of cool ranger stuff, because we're also following the path of the rangers as they're going down to meet Aragorn to help assist him, because that's what the Grey Company has to do. So you follow the Grey Company down, and there's all sorts of really, really cool quests as the Grey Company try to work with the Dunlandings to oppose Isengard, and it's really, really cool. This also sets up the rise of Rohan. And, well, really the fall of Rohan, if Isengard has its way, right? Let's go over here. And so then we go into all of Rohan. We go through East and West Rohan, and basically follow the books pretty closely. We team up with Éowyn and Theoden and, you know, all them, and we stand at Helm's Deep, and that's the, like, big thing at the end of the Helm's Deep expansion. And it's pretty cool. The Glittering Cave's favorite part of this whole thing. But Rohan was really cool. I did like it. I liked Riders of Rohan much better. It was the expansion before Helm's Deep. And then after we get all of Rohan squared away, we then head south to Gondor. And we go through West Gondor, Central Gondor, East Gondor. We make it to Minas Tirith. We do Pelennor Fields, which was so good. So good. And, like, seriously, one of my favorite parts of the games was Pelennor Fields. And then we go through the Beacon Hills, and we see all the different beacons, which is super cool. Loved that. Go back to Rohan, and before Pelennor Fields, and get the Rohirrim to come and, you know, help and take care of all that stuff. Then we went to Mordor. We had the Battle of the Last... not the Battle of the Last Alliance. We had Aragorn stand at the Slag Hills here. The Battle of the Black Gate. And that was super cool. And then we went into Mordor after Sauron's fall. And cleaned house there. But we also saw the rise of all the different enemies in the power struggle to get control of Mordor, between the Mouth of Sauron and all sorts of other enemies, including someone that could have potentially been Sauron's bride, which is pretty cool. We also start to set up Shelob and all the stuff there. Then, once again, we take a detour to another part of Middle-earth. And we go up into the north. And we go through Aaron Laskalin, which is the Mirkwood after it, you know, Sauron's fallen, so it becomes Aaron Laskalin, which is the elven name for like a forest renewed or something like that. And then we see Lake Town, which is super cool. They did such a good job with Lake Town. It looks so amazing. The Long Lake. And we also go into Dale and see Erebor, which is awesome. We then go up north and see the bones of many dragons, as this is the place where the dwarves faced off in their war against the dragons. And there's so much cool lore here. They did a really, really good job. And they set up a new enemy called Karazgar. He's basically invincible until certain things happen, and then we can potentially defeat him. But basically he's saying he's going to cause the fall of the dwarves, and we're going to see what happens there. So anyway, after we do all that, we go into the Vales of Anduin, and this is the most recent update before Minas Morgul. So this is the penultimate update as far as how recent it's been. And we do all sorts of cool stuff in the Beorning lands, and eventually make our way to find out about some of the fate of the ring and the people involved with the ring. And there's some really cool plot lines there, along with meeting up with Radagast and Beorn and all that stuff. Or Beorn's son, I guess, because Beorn passed away already. And then after we do that, we finally make our way to Minas Morgul, after taking a detour to the Second Age. And that's what we did in LOTRO for the last 7 years, or 12 years as the game's been going. But 7 years for us, since free to play. So yeah, that's it in a nutshell. Whole lot of plot lines and amazing cool stuff along the way. LOTRO is about the journey. Definitely enjoy it. Read quest text. At the very least, read the Epic Stories quest text, and then eventually the Black Book of Mordor's quest text. But at the very least, read that, because there's some really, 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 really good stories in this game. If you're a fan of the books at all, you will love this game. If you're a fan of the movies, I think you still will really enjoy this as well. But there is a lot of reading in LOTRO, but you don't have to read. There's plenty of players that don't. But personally, the story really is in the text. They do such a good job, and they write it how I imagine Tolkien would write for a video game. Like, it's really, really good. They did a good job. It feels like you're reading, you know, you're living Tolkien, like the words are coming to life, kind of a thing. And yeah, all sorts of people came in while we were doing that. Kim, welcome. Strider, welcome. Dave, welcome. Mandali, welcome back. Nice to have you here again. MF Looter, welcome to chat. The story in a nutshell, Middle-earth is a great big mess, and everyone needs your help, right? Morio is horrible unless you're a dwarf. Yeah, I can see that. So as far as most confusing part of this expansion, I don't think I've had one. Maybe getting lost up here. Like, this is the first area where I've started to get lost a bit. But I don't think I've had, like, a bad experience, though, so far. As far as getting lost, I've gotten lost less in this expansion than others, like Moria, for example. I don't get lost there anymore, though. I've explored it too much. Too many alts. Not too many, but I've done it a few times. Thanks for coming now. Thanks for showing up now that I finished it off. Alright. Appreciate it. There we go, there we go. Okay, so we just need the trees, I guess. Oh, and we had to defeat several different spiders. Okay. Yeah, we gotta defeat several spiders. So I wonder if that was one of them that we... Yeah, that was one of them. Because I thought maybe it was the one that we already defeated with... How have I already forgot Atli's name? With Atli. But no, it's a different one. Alright, here we go. We got a Weaver here. There's just spiders all over this place. It's kind of insane. I just want to burn it all to the ground. There's somebody last stream that was saying, you should really be on a lore master going through here, because there's just so many spiders. It's crazy. But yeah, we are now 4 subs away from reaching 100 on this channel, which is kind of crazy. And like I said, I am matching all the way to 100, so just 2 more subs, and we get to 100, which is super exciting. Can't believe your guys' support this month. We went from less than 50 to now almost 100 this month. It's been insane, guys. It really has. Your support has just been amazing. I watched some of your videos 3 years ago. You look much older, but in a good way. Thanks. There was a while when we were unemployed for 10 months. We were searching every single day for a job. We spent 40 hours a week, more than 40 hours a week, but we made sure to spend at least 40 hours a week for 10 months just looking for a job. And we literally applied multiple places every single day. Very few responded back because that was right before the job market picked back up again. And so we just kept applying and applying and applying and applying. Eventually, somebody finally responded, but during that time, looking back on those videos, we were really overweight for a while. Like, not like really overweight, but we gained some weight not doing anything, you know, not not doing anything physical really for 10 months. And I look back and I'm just like, I can't stand looking at myself. It's just awful. Because, like, that was definitely the most overweight I'd ever been, was during that time. And then now I have a very, very physical job. I've lost 4 belt loops in this job. As in gotten, you know, 4 smaller.
Now I know that one, at least, escaped. The fiend that bedevils the veil of the moon has a spider's likeness, though far more terrible.
Here we go. I like this. We're fighting all these landscape spider bosses. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. I feel like we're getting, you know, we're getting into that whole Shelob stuff. It's nice. My favorite part was Lingris. I really liked going through Lingris and Mordor. That was my favorite part of the Mordor expansion. And so I can't wait to see where Shelob, where they go with Shelob and everything. I don't know if you guys saw, but our executive producer was recently, the executive producer for LOTRO was recently in an interview with Destructoid. He said there that he hopes LOTRO will go on forever, and that he'll even haunt the servers after he dies if he has to keep it going, which I think is pretty cool. Pretty cool. I knew that they were very passionate about this game. I didn't realize that they were, you know, willing to go to that length. But yeah, LOTRO's not ending anytime soon. What's really interesting though is they talked about Harad there. If you guys remember, we were like a week ago, maybe? I think our last stream before we got sick, we talked about where'd we go next, right? And we talked a lot about Harad and Rune and, you know, all the different places all over here. I want to go to Harad, right? That'd be super cool. But it seems like they're setting up Rune with the whole Easterling plotline they had. So we'll see. We'll see where we go. The whole build-up from Mirkwood till now about this missing spiders and all that was such an intriguing plotline. Yeah, it was. I really liked that. And like they've already been setting up the Easterlings, you know? They haven't really set up anything about Harad though. Harad's been very, you know, they haven't really done anything. They had the whole Corsair thing, right, where we learned about the Corsairs, and the Corsairs of Umbar are down there in Harad. But we haven't really learned anything more about that, right? Blue Wizards, yeah, that would be some cool stuff, I think. I can't wait to go there. Be super cool. So there's a lot of really, really interesting plot lines coming to LOTRO, you know, potentially coming to LOTRO in the future. So I'm excited about that. I've said this a long time. I think when LOTRO's at its best is when it's a place that the lore hasn't really touched on that much. And basically everywhere major that's left for them to go is a place that the lore hasn't really been touched on that much. And that makes me more excited about LOTRO than just about anything else. They're going to be setting up their own storylines and plot lines for all this stuff coming up, and I can't wait to see it. It's going to be so cool. That's my favorite part about LOTRO, and I'm excited. Landscapes are pretty cool too. But yeah, since the beginning, I've really just been playing LOTRO for landscape and story. There's some really cool gameplay stuff that LOTRO does, but honestly, I can get, you know, just as good, if not better, gameplay in other MMOs. The reason I play is for the story and landscape. They do such a great job with those. And, you know, Tolkien. But that kind of goes along with the story. Alright, looks like the rest of the trees are back this way. We still need 3 more. Elendil in the chat. Welcome. Mistweaver, nice to have you here. I don't think I welcomed you earlier. LOTRO is the best game. Welcome to chat. Stocked, welcome to chat. It would be nice to visit Jajax and his brother in Umbar. Right? I hope they continue that Jajax plotline. That would be really cool. Imagine a whole expansion with Jajax. I would love that. Maybe not the whole expansion, but have just a whole like swashbuckling adventure with Jajax. That would be super cool. Hey, I'm sorry, Mr. I'm sorry. Got 32 people here. Sometimes, you know, I'm just not on the ball. And, you know, honestly, throughout the stream, there's 300 plus people that watch these usually, so it's just live. So it's kind of crazy, right, to be welcoming everybody. Hey, Bellon, welcome to the chat. Nice to have you here. Just finished the Lindolin storyline. It was epic. Nice. Must say I'm loving Minas Morgul. The Lindolin storyline. I'm trying to think where that is. Maybe I haven't done it yet. I don't know. Well, that goes out to there. Okay. Interesting. Anyway. Early. Yeah. I know what you're talking about now. Oh, we got a lot of spiders now. Here we go. Oh, more of them. Thankfully, for every spider we kill, we get healed. So we just need to keep killing them. We'll keep getting healed. Hey, Johnny Apple, welcome to chat. Okay, so the rest of the trees are supposed to be over here. I don't really see them. I think we have to get up there somehow, but that doesn't really make sense. Because if you look on the minimap, the webbing ends here. So, oh, I just noticed they got these hanging, like, egg sacs. That's kind of creepy. Okay. Like, especially that one. I don't know what that one is. But it is creepy. Okay, here's another tree over here. Yeah, there's spiders everywhere in this place. Because not only do you got all the Shelob spiders, you've also got now all the Mirkwood spiders here too. It's just crazy. They look like sheep. I mean, I guess because of all the webbing, right? I feel like that's almost like a psychology thing. Like, what do you see in this webbing? Burn it. Burn it all. Here's another one. Try to get it without being interrupted, but that didn't work. Hey, Frodo, son of Drogo, welcome back. Nine out of 10. Let's see here. So it's way over there where the last one is. Really? That's like way out of the area that we were in. Okay. Why question Lotro? Here we go. From day one in Archit, Lotro's always done a really good job with spiders, I feel like. They're always pretty creepy. It's hard to mess up spiders, probably. So there's supposed to be one, like, right here. Yeah, right here. Here we go. So many trees in here, it's kind of hard to tell sometimes. Where do we go? Almost can't even see that spider if it wasn't for the floating name. And, you know, all the rest of it. Like, you know? It's hard to see. Okay, we're finally out of that. Able to turn all this stuff in here. Hey, 1995 player, welcome to chat. Burn, baby, burn. Disco Inferno. Right? That should be the theme song for this place. Like, I like how they're like, you know, we're all about saving the trees and all, but once there's spiders involved, all bets are off. Elves are just gonna burn the whole forest down. They don't care. They're getting rid of those spiders. Like, yep. Did you squish those eggs? Good. One destroyed egg now is one fewer spider later. So how many did you kill? 15? Not bad. I suspect you'll add to that count before you're finished in Cirith Ungol. Yeah, it was a little more than 15, like closer to 50 or something like that. Stormborn, thank you so much for the 100 bits. Let's get some hype in the chat, guys. 100,000, I'm sorry, 1,000 bits. Let's get some hype in the chat, everybody, for the 1,000 bits. I don't know why I said 100. My apologies. I saw 1,000. I thought 1,000. Didn't say it for some reason. Let's get some hype. Yeah, there we go. Thank you, thank you. Right to the top of the leaderboard there. Stormborn with another 500 bits. Oh my gosh, thank you so much, man. Wow. Thank you, thank you. That is really, really cool. Dude. Yeah, let's keep that hype going. Clinton, welcome to the chat. Nice to have you here. Thank you, man. You have given my people a great gift with the deaths of these horrible monsters. They scare me a bit. It's hard to speak. Their deaths have been avenged. We could do nothing for the trees that were already killed, but by killing the spiders, we may yet save the living forest.
With the death of Ifantamel's daughters, the rest of the spiders will likely disperse into Cirith Ungol.
Those were her daughters. I forgot about that from the when we got that quest. I will return to track and kill them myself, one by one. For now, we must escort Atli to Echad Terdrim. He should be able to travel on his wounded leg, but it is not safe to remain here. You're starting to sound a little bit like your father, Legolas. I'm kind of worried. Hey, Lord of the Rings, welcome to the chat. Nice to have you here, man.
When you are ready, let us depart for Echad Terdrim.
Here we go, guys. Atli needs rest, and his wounds need to be better tended than I can manage out here. I am also curious to hear if Mablung has learned more from our Ungoldyne prisoner. Complete instance ambush. That's kind of a spoiler.
Come, let us return to Echad Terdrim.
Here we go. Burn, baby, burn.
We return now to Echad Terdrim, but something is amiss. There is a foul smell on the air. The smell of death.
Okay. Not creepy at all. Shelob? Maybe, guys. I'm excited for this. Come, Andang. Let us deliver Atli the care of the Rangers. You say that like I'm some you say that like I'm some helpless babe. I'm fine. You are not fine, and you are lucky I have experience with the spiders of Mirkwood. You are lucky too that I was one to come and aid you. Their venom can be deadly. I bet he's built up immunity. Look at Atli's axe, right? That thing's insane. Hold. I hear something ahead. The camp is under attack. What now, spiders? No. I hear the clash of steel upon steel. We must hurry. Oh, dang. Here we go. They're like a married couple, right? To me, it's like R2 and C-3PO here. Human-elven relations. Or I guess dwarven-elven relations. Oh, yeah, he's totally C-3PO. I never even thought about that.
Push them back! These Oryx are no
Human-dwarven relations right there, Legolas. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh! That's nightmares. I thought the spiders were bad. This is creepy. Jeez. Alright. It's like a bunch of Mazogs. The Pale Orc. Okay. Wow. The Oryx fall back. Record the Pale Herald. That is enough. Return to me, Bloodless. The Oryx fall back. Oh, the Oryx fall back. Bratha Taska, do you desire the freedom of the Ungoldain in their keeping?
Warning, men of Gondor.
He is no longer one of us.
Ungol is my domain, and you are not welcome.
He can die at the hands of these outsiders.
Interfere in my plans, and the Bloodless will destroy you.
Dang. Where is he? Oh, he's up there. Dang it, we missed it. Dang. So it's like the spider people came and attacked us. Like, he had orcs with him too, but that's the guy that was in charge of the spiders, right? They could use some sun, right? Right? Like, here's what I want to know. How do you become a pale orc, right? Like, you gotta be in some serious deprived sunlight. I guess you'd have to be like the goblins, right? Because the goblins are more pale. Because they're underground all the time. So I guess you'd have to be in underground for most of your life. Ah, that wouldn't be fun. Hey, Cheesy, welcome to chat. Nice to have you here.
A few of my rangers are wounded, but no deaths. Rukor surely could have taken us all out if he wished. Is he toying with us?
He's like Karsgar. What if he is Karsgar? I don't think so, because I think they've been mentioned separately before.
Come, we must tend to the wounded and assess the damage to the camp.
Still really wondering how Karsgar fits into any of this, or even if he does, right? Like, is he gonna be wrapped up in the Black Book? I don't know. See, that's the thing. If they had a beach day or four, maybe they wouldn't be so murdery, right? That's funny. That's funny. Isaiah, welcome to the chat. Nice to have you here.
The Pale Herald has finally made his appearance.
And he's got pale friends. We must be cautious. A Gerzil is already a formidable opponent. But something about his Oryx unnerved me. Yeah, me and my chat too, buddy. Did you notice it as well, Andang? They possess the foul aura of dark sorcery. I must think on our next steps. Excuse me, Andang. If you would, please make sure the others were unharmed in the assault. Felger calls to you as you turn away from Legolas. Huh. Well, the original orcs did not go into the sun. Yeah, that's true, that's true.
Rukor will betray my people. I am sure of it.
Mistweaver says he's a necromancer. He uses blood magic. That's why his Oryx are so pale. Spoilers. Come on. I mean, you're probably right. Maybe you're guessing, and if you are, that's probably right. I wish there was a way to lock quests from going into the quest tracker. You can lock them in, but I wish you could lock them out. Felger stares at the ground, grimacing. His former matriarch's words must have affected him. As you approach, he looks up and speaks, his voice almost cracking with emotion. I must speak with you, champion. Rukor will betray my people. I'm sure of it. But they will never accept me as I am now. I want to make a deal with the one in charge here. Tell that Mablung that I will help him find my people and the Pale Herald if he helps me find a new life among men. I can no longer hear the call of Mam Mergwind, but I can still sniff out my own kin. You can usually tell the form of magic just looking at it. Okay. Yeah, I assumed you were just guessing, but you never know. You never know.
Yes, I heard what the Unguladan said. He was practically shouting.
Really, he's just watching the stream. That's all it really is. His suggestion is worth consideration. He is of little threat to us now that the enemy knows our location. He cannot skin change and attack us himself, after all. Furthermore, several of my rangers were injured in Rukor's attack. We are short-handed. Perhaps I can also pity someone who has lost everything. Fine. You can tell Felgir he has a deal. Just make sure you keep an eye on him. He has not earned my trust. Just a jot of leniency. I don't know why it keeps doing that. It's like a device being connected and unconnected, but I haven't been connecting or unconnecting anything. Maybe there's like a loose wire somewhere, but I'm not moving anything when that happens. You'd think that I'd have to move something. Anyway.
Good to see you came out of that attack unscathed.
I am no worse off myself. Just the gnawed leg from earlier. Something on low battery? I don't have anything on battery either. Yep. Yeah, everything I have is corded. So it has to be something with a cord. But I don't know. He chuckles and then groans, stroking his injured leg. You ask him how he came to Kirith Ungol, and if he knew anything of the tower. After you departed Lingerus, I worked up the courage to enter the tower myself. It was the site of a massacre. Dead orcs and spiders everywhere. Not much of anything alive inside. I continued on and found the gate wide open. I can tell by the look on your face that you know the gate of which I speak. Yes, I entered Torek Ungol itself. Barely made it out alive, but I slew a great many spiders while I could. I then found my way to that cursed forest. Tarlingol. Easier pickings, until that big one chanced me upon my leg, thinking to have us both for dinner. I will stay here for now. The Rangers are gracious enough hosts. Get out there with Legolas and slay some more spiders for me. As for the tower... I think the spiders have surely overtaken it by now. If the Oryx and their evil masters attempted to retake it, they must have failed. Oh, dang. It's in LOTRO? I doubt that. I doubt that. It's definitely like a device, but who knows? Who knows?
Forgive me, but I overheard most everything. It is a small camp.
I like how they're like, yeah, we all heard everything. Like, finally LOTRO's acknowledging that, right? Yeah, we heard everything. And you know, the elf ears. I am not sure I agree with Mablong's decision regarding the Ungoldain, but perhaps he can be of use to us. He turns to Felgir and speaks just loud enough for him to hear. I will be watching you, Ungoldain. If you betray us, you will find an arrow between your eyes. Felgir looks terrified and nods enthusiastically. Legolas turns his attention back to you. Atli's account of the tower is also troubling. It may have completely fallen to the spider horde since we departed. The time has come for us to head toward the Winding Stair and Torek Ungol. We must race to find Rukor and the Ungoldain before their wicked plans reach fruition. And we get some shoulder pads. We already got some though, so is this actually any better? More might. Less vitality. Physical mastery though in a big way. And then still fate. I think we're gonna go with that.
It is time for Felgur to make himself useful.
Hey, we did get a third rallying horn from the present there. Well, a while ago. That was probably 2 hours ago. Maybe just an hour. Wait. Defeat spiders and insects. We killed 80 of them. About 15 of that was insects because we had to for the quest. So that means we've killed like 60 spiders. Interesting. Let's see. Oh wow, we're almost done. We're gonna finish Cirith Ungol tonight, and we haven't even been to Cirith Ungol yet. I'm talking about the golden sheep. Will you ever get it? Will you ever get the golden sheep? I don't know. I forgot how we get it. You'll have to remind me. It is time for Felgir to make himself useful. Have him track down his kin. I'll be watching from nearby, but we'll keep to the shadows. Jeez, Legolas showing his father's side. The schemes of the Pale Herald. Okay. Hey, welcome back, Miss Weaver. Barter Radagast. In the last zone.
I will find them. Let us start by heading east.
You untie Felgir and let him know it is time to begin tracking down the rest of the Ungoldain. He looks around sheepishly, still not entirely trusting of the Rangers or of Legolas. When he is at least mostly convinced he is not about to be shot full of arrows, he nods to you. I really hope, because keep in mind that joke was made back in June. I know Made of Lions and some of the other LOTRO people have been watching my streams because they've literally been in chat. I really hope LOTRO is now not taunting me with things like sheepish. I doubt they put that in there for me, but if they did, so help me. I will find them. Let us start by heading east. Alright, now we got our spider friend. Spider friend, does whatever a spider friend does. Which is apparently crawling all fours. Alright. We're going the wrong way. Let's go the right way. Shall we? At his house, okay. We'll mount up a bit. Sorry, spider friend, we got a ways to go. But like, this place is really cool, and I feel like because we can see how long we're gonna be here, we're definitely not. Oh, we have everywhere in this expansion. I think this is honestly the biggest strength of this expansion. We are not overstaying. Everywhere we go, we're there for like, 2 or 3 quests, and then we're on to the next thing. They've built these zones. Failure sniffs the air and points southeast. Everywhere we go, we're doing just 1 or 2 quests, and it's like the perfect amount. We haven't had to go back and like retrace our steps and do things again or do any of that nonsense that's in other places. I feel like that they're finally doing what I've been asking the game to do forever. And that's make good quests and don't create filler quests. Just don't waste your time creating those filler quests. Just make good quests. And if you take more time to make good quests instead of wasting your time making filler quests, the game would be so much better off and players will enjoy the game so much more. And I'm so glad that they're doing that here. Failure nods at you and points south. I think we can pretty much follow the straightforward path here, right? Oh, he's gonna fight spiders? Dude. He's serious. He is our ally. Or he's really trying to fool us. Of course, I guess the Oryx and stuff are probably fighting the spiders too, right? Because it's all this power control craziness. They're wanting to go against Shelob, I'm guessing. So I guess he's technically still helping, the other guy, technically. I just now noticed that the floaty name literally says Mirkwood Spider. That's cool. That's really cool. Nice touch. You wanted to keep your spider pet? I bet. I can see that. What is he doing? Alright. Catch up, buddy. Moria was horrible unless you're a dwarf, it's torture. It's never-ending dark cave. Why did you like it? Honestly, I'm not even 100% sure. Failure grimaces and points north. I just really liked going through the area. I think if you go through it now, it doesn't hold up as well, right? But at the time, it was better than the previous area. Like, they had better quality quests, I felt like, than a lot of the other areas. And keep in mind, a lot of the other areas have been revamped, right? And Moria has been revamped, but not to the same degree as some of the other areas. And so, before, there was like crazy quest design, and I don't know. I just really like the design of Moria, like the landscape and everything there. Legolas calls to you from nearby. But honestly, it's probably all the instants and stuff. Jumping down the well was definitely a highlight, for sure. Absolutely, Stormborn. Absolutely. Alright, Legless. Legless, let's talk. Hold, friend. It seems we are on the right track. There is no sign of the Ungoldyne, but we did find Rukor's Oryx. I propose we investigate the camp while we are here. Perhaps we can glean some clue to Rukor's abilities and his motivations for seeking Ungwintari. See, and that stuff I like cool too, is the only reason we found this camp earlier is because we took a wrong turn. If we were questing like we, were going to, we would have just been questing without even noticing this area. And this whole entire region seems to be set up where you're going over a lot of the same landscape, but you're taking different paths through that landscape. And so they've really like made good use of the space where every single inch, it feels like, has been custom crafted for the purposes of the quest. And so you're going over a lot of the same landscape area, the same landmass, but you're seeing totally different things because you're at a different like height plane or something like that. And it doesn't feel like in Moria where you're getting lost and doing all that stuff, because everything has like a straight path and you're being guided. And it's really cool. I love how they designed this area. It seems like that they really took a lot of time to just focus and think, okay, we've been making LOTRO this whole time. What do players like most? They like really good quest lines. Okay. What do players like least? Doing the same areas over and over and over and over again. Without any repeatable quests, just literally the quest lines coming back to the same area over and over and over again and killing the same enemies. And that's something that we haven't had to do this whole expansion. That's what sets this one apart. I hope they don't forget what they've learned here, and I hope they take it to every single other part of this game. LI grind is, well, at the time, LIs weren't that bad. In my opinion, the LI system was great with Moria. It's when they started building on the LI system with level, 65, and then 75, and 85, and 95, and then finally they fixed it at 100. I wish they would have fixed it at 50 retroactively, right? Are you going in there? That was not part of my bargain. I do not think I can fight those big white orcs without the power of the spider. I do not smell my kin here. I might wait with the elf, or continue the search. You can find me later. Alright, buddy. I have identified the lieutenants of the Bloodless Oryx in Kazlokros. I hear them issuing orders to the others, and hear their names on the wind. Draulosh, Mangath, and Narnagir. You know what must be done, Andang. These white Oryx must be the Bloodless, as Rukor called them. We would do well to defeat as many as we can now, while we have the element of surprise on our side. I believe that Rukor uses the goblins as fodder for empowering his Urukai forces, making them a strategic target as well. Enter Kazlokras and defeat as many of Rukor's forces as you can. The Bloodless. Here we go, guys. Time to learn about the Bloodless. I'm excited. Got to 129? Nice! Congrats. What server are we on? I'll even answer that in combat. We're on Landerville server. And there goes our armor. We have not been to a vendor in a long time because we honestly haven't been getting that much stuff. Like a lot of what we're getting is the same stuff, right? Finesse, let's put that on. Heck yeah. Okay. I don't know why this orc's not attacking us. I guess because this is in the way. That's just kind of funny. Calls him to our side. Yeah, it has no effect because it probably shouldn't be in our inventory. Hey, buddy. Oh, that's so funny that he couldn't see us. Alright. Well, there we go. Yeah, what class is your main? I don't even know what Chromite's main is. I'm guessing Hunter, but I don't know for sure. I don't even remember. Minstrel, nice. Minstrels are cool. We really should have gone and taken on these archers instead. Oh my gosh, look at all these guys. They're coming out of the woodwork. I feel like we're definitely assaulting this camp, that's for sure. Man, lots of enemies all together. Always show up in your streams and help on my hunter. Well, I assume that was your main, but I didn't know for sure if that was your main. You have found a strange orb filled with what you believe is blood in Kazlokraz. It gives you an uneasy feeling. Perhaps it is used by the Pale Herald for his dark sorceries. You decide that destroying it and others like it is probably in your best interests. Yeah, let's get rid of that. Oh, I guess we gotta... There we go. Alright. Yeah, Chromite, you're already good. But never hurts to check. Oh my gosh, so many goblins. So little time. So we gotta destroy 8 orbs, so this is actually gonna be a really big camp. Which means we're definitely going to have more than just the 20 quests here. Because we're like 2 away from 20. So yeah, we're going to have way more than 20 in this zone, it looks like. So that's good. My thumb went off to the side. Anyway. Orders. Man, I can't wait till floor names are fixed.
My most loyal servant. But Segar has sent word. The tower must be reinforced at once, or be lost to the spider horde.
Oh, I thought I was going to read all of it. That was cool. Rally with the Grukor's forces and retake the tower, or Shelob may be set loose upon Gorthmog, Gorgoroth, or the Morgul Vale. Do not fail me. Alright. Well, that was cool. Hey, the Dunedain. Welcome to the chat. Nice to have you here. I guess we need to go up that. This is just a random... Yeah, this wasn't even the camp. This is just a small, like, outpost. We're now gonna go up to the main area, I guess. Hey, Landerville Gamer, welcome to chat. Nice to have you here as well. I seriously love how we've gone up, like, every spot in this zone, and it's always there. It's just such a... Imagine if we did this around Minas Tirith, right? Like, we would never not look at it. But instead, they, like, covered up Minas Tirith quite a bit, right? Probably for, like, engine loading reasons, is my guess. But they covered up a lot of Minas Tirith a lot of the time with Eastern Gondor. Whereas here, we're like looking at it every chance we can get. Like, this just feels so much more expertly designed than anywhere in LOTRO. It's really, really good. I thought that might have been the path. Here we go. Good deal, good deal. And we are matching every single sub till we get to 100. We are currently 4 subs away, which means we're actually only 2 away since I'm matching them. When is Shelob? My guess is not till the instance, which will probably have some story with it later this, not even this year, next year. Like early next year. Yeah, it's gonna be a bit before we... Like, we'll probably see Shelob before then, but as far as, like, really dealing with things, I think it's gonna be some time. But we're close. We are close. I really hope they have, like, Shelob's Horde involved, right? I just want to see an onslaught of spiders. Wait. How do we miss that? There's the camp. Alright, let's go back down. I felt like we took a wrong turn. Okay. Can we hop down from here? Or is it too far? Looks alright. Oh yeah, we got the element of surprise. Here we go. Stealth champion for the win. What the? Just like, how'd you get here? Champions have many secrets. Many abilities some would consider to be unnatural. Alright. There we go.
Should my fears prove true, I will need aid against her. For I am loath to lead my company to slaughter as I did in the disaster of Udun.
For I'm loth to lead my company to slaughter as I did in the disaster of Udun. Whoa. The Clumsy Hobbit, welcome to chat, nice name. I don't like this. I really don't like this. Alright, there we go, we got that. Now we're not stunned. Now we can get the heals coming back in. There we go, getting the kills. Alright, let's find a target that's right next to us, please. Thank you. Oh my gosh, they got so much morale. Let's kill you first. Okay, we're gonna do some healing. That didn't really help. Come on. Yes! Whew, that was close. Alright. Okay, let's get out of here before more come back.
Thus far, we have been unable to locate Shelob's den in the maze of tunnels in Ture Ungol. But we may finally have a solution.
I'm never going to be able to read all this.
Thus far, We have been
Yeah,
unable to locate Shelob's den in the maze of tunnels in Turek Ungol. But we may finally have a solution.
The scouts have located a tribe of primitive men recently arrived to the west. They have been skin changing into spiders. I believe these may be the Ungoldain that Karazgar mentioned. Karazgar's here. And if they have come all the way here... Or no, they're just talking about how he mentioned over there. Okay. Yeah. Perhaps they also hear the call of the Spider Queen. Prepare for a delegation. Yeah, that would be surprising, right? Seeing literally everyone in Middle-earth, essentially. All the spiders from all over Middle-earth coming here. Like, I can't wait to see what they do with this. This is gonna be so cool. Cannot wait. Such a cool idea. Just like, everybody come here. We're gonna regroup and just wreck house in Mordor. And what I really hope that they do is show that Shelob was planning this the whole time. Waiting for an opportunity, right? I really want to get that chest, but that means we're gonna have to fight through some of these guys again. Here's some more orders. We'll get those in a second. Let's fight this boss again. We'll probably have to fight him a third time with our luck. So I don't think we had a quest for it. But maybe we did, and I just forgot. Okay, let's loot the chest. So much easier by yourself. There we go. Let's get these orders.
I have had an epiphany. Perhaps Shelob is not a problem we can solve. Perhaps she is not a problem at all.
Lasagna Gamer, welcome to the chat. Nice to have you here. Rally the Bloodless. We will enter the Morgul Vale. We will enter Torek Ungol. We will find her ladyship Ungwintari and rout her from her den. Dang. Oh, dang it, there's a blood orb we missed. We get to fight through it again. How many times are we gonna keep missing stuff? Man, it was hidden behind here. If we would have been coming the right way in this camp, we would have been able to see it, no problem. That's our fault. If I'm honest. And, you know, floating names being broken. Which gets fixed tomorrow. Seriously, like, that's the thing I'm most excited for. Hey, Andang, welcome to the chat. Nice to have you here. It has been a while, yeah. Mangath? At first I thought that said Mangate, but no, Mangath the Impervious. I don't want to deal with the Impervious Man. There we go. Got another blood orb over here. Such a cool idea. And getting in on that giveaway action. There we go. Got 5. Let's see what's over here. And you're an archer. And there's the warrior. No, this isn't bad at all. So they've just had like the blood sucked out of them? That's crazy. Jeez. I'm guessing they're gonna show that happen at some point, but maybe not. You never know. It is a teen-rated game after all. But they did go pretty far in, right outside the Black Gate in that area, so who knows. Oh man, we got a group. There we go, there we go. Easy. Every step there's enemies. And they're dead? I mean, yeah, kind of. I guess they are, right? They're just... That's crazy. Yeah, I figured we were gonna get them. Alright. Blow a horn and a goblin screams. Take that, goblin. Take that, goblin, and get off my lawn. They're whites? Yeah, they're like orc whites, right? So we've had elf whites and now orc whites. That's kind of amazing. This expansion introduced both those. That's pretty cool. Let's see, we still need one more blood thingamadoo, which I guess is back here. Oh, no, these are the last orders. Here we go. Hey, have a good night. Thanks so much for tuning in.
Fear not, my servant. I lay the blame for this defeat on the traitor Ugrokor. If he had delivered the forces he promised me, the tower would be secure.
His excuses do nothing but tire me. We owe no allegiance to the Lady of Blight. I care nothing for the false king, Gothmog. I will be formulating a new plan. Stand by to receive new orders. So they all are giving these orders. And the orcs are like, what do we do? Wait, what do we do now? Hey, there's Runekeeper. House of Play, that's a cool kin name. Not as cool as the Knights Who Say Dang, but you know, it's cool. There's the last blood orb. Were we here earlier? Did we miss it? Or is this a different outpost? I want to say this is the same one and we just missed it, which is embarrassing if that's true. Yeah, because we would have gotten those orders, right? So we just missed it. Alright, well, we'll fight our way in. Good deal. Hello. Hello. Oh, great. We got these archers now, too. Which means we're going to pull the whole camp. Here we go. There we go. Let's get all of you. Getting a lot of XP tonight. It seems every stream we're getting about half a level or more. You can do it, thanks. Which is pretty quick as far as leveling it, I feel like. I mean, it's not... I feel like this is... For some reason, it feels like it's going faster. Maybe it's just... I think it's because everywhere we go, there's always, like, multiple quests, right? It's not just one at a time. Everywhere we go, you're doing multiple things at once, and it doesn't feel like it's all the same. It's all different stuff. They're using a lot of enemy different types. It's just, it's a really well-designed place. I like it. Okay. Let's go back down this way. And make our way back to Legless. Legless? Legolas. Legged, legless. Legless, legged, legless, legolas. Anyway, let's talk elf. You tell Legolas of the strange blood orbs you destroyed in Castlekraz. Unusual. I have not heard of these before, but I suspect they are in some way related to his sorcery. Perhaps it is a vessel for which a living host is unavailable. You did well to destroy them, Andang. Hey, we just completed that deed for those 20 quests. Hero of Cirith Ungol. That's kind of an oxymoron. Hey, there's some LOTRO points. So see, we are getting LOTRO points still in this expansion. There's somebody saying that we weren't. That's proof we are, guys. We're still giving them out. Not like they were in earlier areas, but I mean, they've been toning that down for a long time. Excellent work as always, Andang. By removing the fuel to power his dark sorcery, and the forces who benefit from it, we have dealt a blow to the Pale Herald's strength. However, we should not let our guards down yet. The Gerzils should never be underestimated. Another one of your catchphrases,
Rukor
huh?
is using the Ungolidain to seek Ungwitari? To what end? Does he intend to try to control her?
What have you learned, Andang? You tell Legolas of the orders you found in the Oryx camp. Does he intend to try to control her? Surely he is not so foolish. But it is true. Pride seems to be a common flaw among the Gerzil. If Rukor and the Ungolidain were not at this camp, they must have already left for Torok Ungol. We do not know Rukor's plan, but if he succeeds in rousing Ungwintari, she will be unleashed upon all of us. I cannot fathom the terrible rampage he may incite. Her ravenous hunger will never be sated. We must hurry after them. We have no other choice. Here we go, guys.
Felgor continued on while you were searching the camp.
Here we go. Fear not. I did not lose track of him. He is at the top of the winding stair. It is from there we will enter Torok Ungol. I am wary of traveling together up the stair. If these bloodless Oryx have set up an ambush, that is where they will attempt it. We will be in the open and without footing. I will stay back and cover you. Go on and find Felger. Into the spider's den. Here we go, guys. This is it. This is it. I just need to find the right way to go. I'm guessing we need to go back to the road. I'm so excited. If you can call it a road. Path is much more appropriate. Here's a better question. Who built all these stairs? I guess Sauron, right? I think that was covered. Yeah, that was definitely covered at some point. Was it Gondor or was it Sauron? I do not remember. But it's definitely covered in the books, I remember that. Yeah, doesn't really matter, I guess. Okay. This part's the you die from Morsteed part of the trip. go.
They are near. I can smell them. I smell him. The Pale Herald.
Oh, dang.
They are coming. I hope you're ready for a fight.
I hope so too. Here we go, guys.
Here age-long she has dwelt, an evil thing in spider form. She who was here before Sauron, and before the first stone of Barad-dûr. Shelob the Great, last child of Ungoliant, Ungwetari. The time has come to face her once again.
So epic. Alright, let's go, guys.
They are near. I can smell them. And someone else. The Pale Herald. Be ready.
Here we go. It just flops around. Yep. He's got like the cool guy strut, right? He just... That's funny. Oh dang, he's here waiting for us? Legless! Felgeir, I have been waiting for you. You turned your back on the path of your people, but Mam Mogwid still calls to you. You could not speak with her enemies. Should not speak with enemies. My people have abandoned me. I cannot hear her call. What choice do I have? The Rangers will help me find a new life. Poor, misguided Felgeir. Gondor will never help you. They fear what they do not understand. You will be cast out as soon as you are no longer useful to them. Felgeir appears lost in thought, considering Rukor's words. Allow me to free you from your doubts, Felgeir. With your help, Ungwentari will be unleashed. Return to the fold, and find Mam Mogwid. I can hear her again. Mam Mogwid. Find her, Felgeir. Go! Oh dang, why do you need him instead of the... Okay, here we go. Oh dang. Uh-huh. Yeah, here we go. Wow, let's mount up. Here we go, guys. Oh my gosh. Gotta catch up with them. Here we go. Into Shelob's lair, everybody. Perfect.
Mam Morgwed!
Oh man, lag.
Mam Morgwed, I am coming!
The voice actor for him is doing a pretty good job, I feel like. He's really yelling out. Frodo and Sam never met any other spiders than Shelob. I guess that's true, huh? Well, keep in mind, Shelob has been pulling a lot of people in here, right? And also, they might have just not mentioned it.
I hear you! Mam Morgwed!
Unless it just explicitly says that, right? And I mean, she's been calling all these things to her, so... Guys, I think we're gonna actually see it. Here we go. Teasers be done. We're here, where we were in that session play, only it looks so much cooler. With that green tint.
Ma Morgul! We have come! You have called, and your people have come!
Oh my gosh, guys. Shelob is huge! She just ate him? Hurry, struggle. Oh dang, break free. Yeah, we should have been doing that. What do we do? Oh, we're just now struggling. Yeah, we waited way too long. Oh jeez. Okay, well that happened. We're not going to bring that up. We'll just read the page in the res circle.
As you beheld in your mirror ere my company rode forth, a stain, a taint's Imlad Ethiel, a shadow among the mountains that darkens the valley below.
We were ate by Shelob. Alright, that was cool. That was worth it. Okay, where do we need to go now? Wait, does it actually show you where all the pages are now? No. No, it doesn't. Alright, let's find our way back. That should give you a deed. That would be cool, right? Oh yeah, we just follow the path. That's all we have to do. I'm a dummy. You about bit the dust too? You broke free just in time? Nice. I was too busy. Whoa. Thought we were gonna get dismounted. Alright. I mean, go off the edge. You need a red guardian? That was cool. Can't wait to see where this thing goes. So they unleashed Shelob. And who knows what the heck is gonna happen. Man, Shelob looks awesome. I can't wait for that raid. This is gonna be so cool. Bring on the raid, SSG. Let's see it. That made me very excited to see what comes up next. You've acquired a new title? Nice crispy bacon. Yeah, Atlee's got Spiderbane and we got Spider Feed. Alright, here we go.
They are coming! I hope you're ready for a fight!
Here we go again. We're gonna be mounted this time. Let's see him try to capture us now. What happens if we rush down here? Probably gonna end up breaking the instant somehow. Let's go back. There they are. Okay, let's get a good look at you. Jeez. He looks like the mouth of Sauron, but like... What if he is the mouth of Sauron somehow, some way? What if the mouth of Sauron survived, guys? And what if that's who this is? Pyramid Head from Silent Hill? I mean, almost, right? Yeah. The Pale Herald. That's a cool name, too. Alright, let's see what you do to this guy up close. And you do not look happy. Come on, there we go. Oh, is that one? Well. You know, you can't see everybody. Let's go. Get that Benny Hill music. Here we go. That's a really cool halberd that he's got.
Ma Morgul!
Here we go again. It's pretty cool.
Ma Morgul, I am coming!
He's not making a secret about it either, right? But yeah, this new Shelob looks even cooler than the one they had before that was teased, right? Of course, I guess we never actually even saw them. It was just the eyes that we saw through. I never thought they'd be this large. What if Shelob keeps growing because she keeps eating stuff? That would be a nice touch. Every time you see her, she's bigger. That would actually be awesome. Don't die again. We're gonna try. So do you struggle just by moving? What if we press numlock? Can we just keep struggling? I guess it was just moving because we saw that we had the bar there, right?
Ma Morgul!
Come on, let's
We
go.
have come!
Oh, yeah, you
have
right click on
called,
stuff. Okay, cool.
And your people
We got it.
have come!
That looks so cool. Come on, come on. There we go. Run, 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 run. Only 117 million morale. Are we fighting? Oh gosh. We should probably just escape, huh? But we're gonna go ahead and fight. Hopefully we don't have to, do this again. They glitched out. We should probably just keep running, right? She's seriously so nasty, yeah. And Sam beat this creature in battle? Well, she might have been smaller, right? Hey, Dr. Quandary, welcome, welcome. Hurry, hurry. Okay, we'll hurry, we'll hurry. 117 million morale and Sam defeated her. Well, yeah, it's LOTRO NPC logic, right? And Sam got lucky. And he had Galadriel's light with him, to be fair. Hopefully we didn't glitch this out. I don't think we did, but there's a lot of spiders back there. We're just gonna run. What? Why can't we move? Oh my gosh. Yes! Yeah, let's go. Let's go, Legolas. But Sam is strong, that's true too.
Delay my plans, Lord of Elves. Take your champion and go.
I wonder if he had to voice all the classes. Take your Beorning and go. Take your Rooney Keeper. Like that video says it. Rooney Keeper. Big Ed! Welcome, welcome, man. You guys just missed an awesome instance with Shelob. That was crazy. Absolutely crazy. But that's probably for the best, avoiding spoilers here. Man, it was so good.
You saw her. You saw Ungutari. I can see the dread in your eyes. But fear not. We are safe in the presence of Lord Celeborn.
What are you up to tonight, Big Ed? Dang, Celeborn's here? Celeborn's here? I mean, I guess he would be to face off this. Man, this is starting to get really good.
Tell me what happened.
Here we go. I'm so excited, guys. Gore, thank you so much for the raid. Man, 2 raids right there. Thank you guys so much. That's awesome. Welcome, welcome, everybody. And if you guys didn't know, we are doing a giveaway this month. Our second 5,000 point code of the month. So if you're interested, just type exclamation points in chat. Make sure you're following and you're good to go.
It has been some time since my last encounter with Ungutare. Time has only made her more dangerous, more ravenous.
Her wound has only increased her aggression and inflamed her hatred. We must do what we can to contain her and the Gerzil Rukor. To do nothing is to allow calamity. Guys, what if we get an elven like raiding party here? Oh my gosh. Hey Val, thank you so much for the follow. Really appreciate it. You must tell me everything, Andang. You tell Legolas of Rukor giving Felgir back his skin changing. The encounter with Shelob, and Rukor's final taunt. Legolas takes a moment to carefully consider everything. You only delay my plans, Lord of Elves. Take your champion and go. You only delay my plans. I believe his plan was to use Felgir and yourself to lure Shelob out. He knew you would try to run, and perhaps she would follow you out of Torokungul into the Morgul Vale. But he could not have anticipated Celeborn's appearance. Yes, I believe it is Rukor's aim to rouse Shelob from her underground lair, so she may devour all in her path, his enemies and his rivals. As ever, this all distills down to the former servants of the Dark Lord, squabbling for control of his fading empire. Empire? Is empire even used in all of Tolkien? I don't think so. Maybe it is. Your new empire. Beneath these mountains, there are many sprawling tunnels carved by Ungutari and her brood. If we come across any small exits, we should close them to pin the spiders in. The Gallon here will block the largest passages. When first I found Shelob hiding among these mountains, I was able to restrain her within Torokungul. With the Gilgalad. Glasses filled with the light of Erendil. I suspected that Sauron destroyed them when he came to Mordor in the Second Age. It must be true, as the broken glasses remain inside. Now that he is gone, we must restrain Ungwintari and her children. This is the first step to finally defeating the Spider Queen. Take the Gilgal here and replace the ones that Sauron destroyed. Reforming the snare, here we go. Beyond the spiders, it seems that various Gredbeg have also responded to the call of Shelob. So she's calling all the bugs too? And taken up residence in Toruk Ungol. Do not let your guard down. They are also dangerous in great numbers. From Frodo and Sam's accounts, Toruk Ungol should be empty. They found no living beings inside, save Ungwintari herself. So there you go, that's the line of nobody but the spider. Like you guys were saying earlier. That is no longer the case, as she has recalled all of her children from the wider world. So what were they doing before? I guess just being a spider, huh? I do not know if she has done this for sustenance, protection, or loneliness. I cannot pretend to fathom the mind of such an ancient and evil being as she. It matters not. The spiders are a threat, and must be thinned before we enter deeper into the tunnels. Well, I would assume all of those, right? Because Shelob has to know that if Sauron falls, there's going to be a lot of people coming for her, right? Because everybody knows about Shelob. Yeah. Let's go back in here. Great. So is this one of the questing areas? Thurgowath. So no, this isn't even a questing area. Alright, so this is just like bonus quests. Alright. Here we go. Celeborn had the light, not Legolas. Cool. Yeah, this should be pretty quick quest in here. Oh, are we gonna have more giant boulders? To shut these off. Yep. There we go. At least there's like a bunch of boulders around here, right? That we could presumably be moving. Much more believable.
My lady, I fear the mother of this plague to be Ungwintari, that most loathsome of Ungoliant's brood that troubled our kindred in Beleriand.
That's cool. So Shelob's like the Kerrigan of Middle-earth. Alright. Or Kerrigan's like the Shelob of Middle-earth, of whatever world that is. Space. Oh, that's cool. Nice. There's a lot of new assets, at least I think. There's a lot of new assets in this expansion. And there's a lot of paths here to quest in. And then a spider appeared. I believe she had a cave in the Undying Lands originally, and then Morgoth chatted with her. Yeah, that sounds about right. Time for Hobbit presents? Yeah, it is. 50 Virtue XP. And a Scroll of Finesse. Cool. How much are Scrolls of Finesse these days? 500. Eh. Go ahead and use it. What is that sound? Oh my gosh, that sounded terrifying. Yeah. It's like creepy.
This, I deem, is our best hope. For while slaying her may lie beyond our power, still, we may hem her in.
Because, you know, the spiders weren't creepy enough. You gotta add in the creepy music. Great. Oh, that's just helped them. Okay, we can take that one off too. So we need to defeat 9 more Gredbeg. Ah, it gets so loud. So there's another path this way. That's kind of cool. It's not as bad as hearing heavy breathing in Angmar. True. True. Man, our cloak is just killing itself right now. At least she's not a cute girl like in Shadow of War. No kidding, man. We played through that. We did a whole playthrough on our YouTube channel. Yeah. Yeah, that was a whole thing. That was actually the first game or expansion that we streamed. We streamed the whole thing over on YouTube. We'd streamed parts of LOTRO before, but as far as like a new release, that was the first time we'd done anything new streaming. And honestly, it went alright, but it wasn't as successful as we were hoping. But yeah, I enjoyed parts of Shadow of War for sure, but man, that lore was... It was so bad. Like, in the first game, it was at least cool to see, like, you know, Gollum and Celebrimbor, the maker of the ring, and the one most affected potentially by the ring, you know, having that time. And I know he didn't make the one ring, but he started the whole ring business. Hey, Papa Olive, take care. So anyway, it's really cool to see that in that regard. And they did some interesting things with the story. There's the whole Nemesis system in the first game that was mind-blowing, which it's amazing that more games haven't started to use stuff like that. So I really actually enjoyed the first game. It was the second game that was just absolute garbage, because it was, in my opinion, a bad game, and it was a bad story. So it was just double not good. Go ahead and get this over here. And I guess there's one down this way. So yeah, we caught all the spiders we needed. Surprise, surprise. I don't think that's ever going to be an issue. But they did a good job designing this. I like it. It's cool to have your ring in combat. Well, see, the ring made no... Like, the ring was useless. It was just a plot device. It really didn't have any, like... The gameplay side of the ring, we didn't really have any extra power because we could do everything we did in the first game. It's just that then they made the excuse that, like, okay, now because, you know, Sauron's a thing, you can now, you know, take care of this. To Cirith Ungol. We can't not go in here, right? Oh, that's where we came in. Oh, the Tower of Cirith Ungol, so that's over there. Okay. Well, you got us, I guess. Interesting. See, there's nothing over there that we need. We need to go down this one, apparently. See, I think making this a questing area after the Shelob thing is actually more of a mistake. Cause like we just ran out of here, so why are we going back in? I guess because Celeborn pushed her back, and so now she's like freaking out. But still, if I'm going to find something wrong with this expansion, this is the first thing that I would be very nitpicking. Like I'd be having to be nitpicking to find it, right? Why do you think the actor who played Benjen Stark... who do you think the actor who played Benjen Stark will play in the Second Age show? I don't know actors very well that aren't like mainstream, like super mainstream, so I don't even know who that is, because I didn't watch Game of Thrones. So I don't know. I mean, I've seen parts of Game of Thrones, but I haven't gotten into it enough to know. Like, I know about the Night Watch and all that stuff, and John DiBartolo did a really cool song about it. The guy that's the real-life Lonely Mountain Band. Really? Alright. An Ungol hatchling. So that's a great bag that was born here. So now we got bugs being born here. Okay. That's hilarious. Was the other one an Ungol, like, older one? Or are they all just now in service of Shelob? I think it'd be funny if they were like, and this parent is from here, and... Okay, so yeah, they got older ones too, so it's all Ungol, okay. Man, how crazy to think all those bugs in Moria and all that stuff could have been controlled by Shelob, right? That's kind of insane to think about. Ignore the spiders and keep walking. It's taking ages. It is taking a while, but that's just part of this area, I guess. They probably answered the call and some pregnant. I mean, maybe. I don't know how long. Like, we've been gone for a while, right? Like, Shelob made that call because we would have had to travel from Mirkwood to here. So, I mean, it's been... And we've been to the Vale and all that stuff since then. So, I mean, it's been probably at least a month or, you know, multiple months. And I don't know, you know, how long it takes for these bugs to give birth, but I'd guess not that long. So there's that. Man, this music, if you can call it music. If you can call it music, now get off my lawn, Shelob. Hey, Jack Sam, thanks for the bits, man. Appreciate it.
It's been a while since I last donated, so here y'all go, D.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it. It's funny that I thought the emote was just D. There's just so many bones here. Through the whole place. Because all Shelob and all their spiders have to just keep eating and eating and eating. Oh my gosh. Jack Sam says, whoa, who donated 500 bits? They actually donated 1,500 just tonight. Yeah, Stormborn is killing it right now. Big thanks to them. That actually might have been... Let's see what's up here. Let's see what's up here, just to do it. Yeah, I think this is actually a better way to go. Potentially. Who knows? Somebody. Because they made it. Is this even on... Yeah, that's just the side passage, okay. We'll go back this way. I guess we'll fight you too. See, I don't even interrupt him sometimes just because I want to see the animations. Aw, the poor spiderlings. Of course, they're probably going to be eaten by other things anyway. I just had a thought. What if Shelob called all these spiders here to eat them? She ate that guy that they brought here, right? What if that's why Shelob had no spiders here? Is because she ate them. What if that's why there was... Because she was so hungry after all that time. That would be a really cool plot, actually. Okay, there's one more of those light things over here somewhere. We're literally replacing light bulbs in Minas Morgul, I'd like to point out. Okay, so it's actually the boulder thing, but anyway. How many champions does it take to... How many players does it take to screw in a light bulb? There we go. Well, actually, come on, there we go. Whoa, that has way more detail than I ever thought. That looks amazing. From far away, it doesn't look that cool, but geez, up close, look at all the, look at the individual like like that. This is carved out right here. Just this little movement I'm making on my mouse. There's actually like a circle there. That's insane. There is so much detail in this thing. Wow. That was not made in a minute. I don't even want to know how long that took to make. And that's just like a random item during a quest. I mean, it might be more important later on, but that's really cool. That needs to be a housing item? Yeah. That would be epic. Like, the amount of work they put into it, they better make it a housing item. Alright. We won't go to the tower just yet. We'll make our way back. We'll make our way back. Here we go. And now we'll just try to run out. Hey, Pedamike, welcome to the chat. Nice to have you here. Ah. And then really in pain, right? Yes, keep walking. Yeah, we're just gonna turn these quests. We'll make it back eventually, hopefully. Yeah, we're healing faster than they're, well, mostly faster than they're hurting us. That one's gonna hurt, yep. Hey, we're good. We're good. Whoa, that looks amazing. Oh, lag. Sword and bows drawn here. That sword looks so cool. It is done. Thank you, Andang. I pray these hold her until we are ready to enter Ramachant. Okay, so yeah, we're actually setting the snare. That does make sense. Alright. I'll give you that.
We will soon need a small force to enter the deep tunnels. Ramachant, the net of darkness.
Our efforts will hold the spider horde in Torokungul. For now. Soon we must pursue Ungwintari herself. But until then, until that raid is built by the developers, I ask you and Legolas to return to the ranges of Ithilien and inform them of Rukor's plot. We will soon need a small force to enter the deep tunnels. Ramachant, the net of darkness. That is where we will meet the Spider Queen. That is where I will end this. I will send for you when the time is right. I can't wait! Oh my gosh, it's gonna be a long couple months till that raid comes out. Oh my goodness, I can't wait, guys. It's gonna be so good.
Lord Celeborn speaks true. The Rangers must be made aware of what transpired here.
Let us return to Mablung and as swiftly as we are able. I better still be able to turn in those quests, Legolas. Legolas?
Wait, hold a moment. Let me see if I have this right.
If I have to go all the way back over there... Oh my gosh. Alright, well I guess we were in a hurry. You quickly inform Mablung of all you learned in Kazlorkraz and of what occurred in Torokungul. Mablung looks both distressed and awe-inspired. Wait, hold a moment. Let me see if I have this right. Rukor wants to rouse the wounded Shelob from her lair. She didn't look that wounded, right? So she eats everyone and everything. And when she goes back to sleep, he wants to take Mordor for himself. Hey, Hennadir. Thank you so much for the follow. That is a terrible, terrible plan. And not only that, but he convinced the Uncle Dan to lead him right to her. And he gave Felgear back his skin changing. Then that poor fool went after Shelob. She ate him! And almost ate you as well. Or maybe actually did. But Celeborn, the Lord of Lorien himself, stepped in to save you. Yeah, this sounds pretty unlikely, right? You nod and confirm that that is the summary of what had transpired. He takes a moment to steady himself. Yeah, that would be pretty crazy. What a day, Andang. What a day. I will send for reinforcements at once, and move all available scouts to keep watch on Torak Ungol. No one will come or go without our knowledge. When Celeborn is ready to confront Shelob, we will stand with him. Oh my gosh, guys, I can't wait. I can't wait. Might, vitality, resistance, and crit defense. I mean, it's pretty good. We're going to be losing out on physical mastery, finesse, and crit rating. I don't know if it's good enough, guys. Like, yeah, it's level 400. And we gain 1,500 vitality. That's pretty good. And we get resistance and crit defense, so we're just trading it for more defensibility. We'll go ahead and equip it. I'm sure we'll get another one at some point to replace that. A brazier of glimmering silver, a gift from Lord Celeborn. Yeah, we gotta get that, right? Gotta have the gift from Celeborn. What is this one again? We must drive the evils of this valley. Perhaps this bracer will help us use it as Prince Faramir. So we got that from Faramir, that's right. And then, yeah, our cloak is red. And this random ring is also broken as well.
Will you help bear my burden, friend?
Just made a lot of people happy. Alright, I'm not going to sell anything just yet. Let's make our way back to Legolas. Here we go. Not that way. We keep going that way out of the camp. It seems like the right way because we're so programmed in LOTRO that there's only one way out of camps like this. All right. We'll go ahead and mount up till we get to that one spot. Repair! Yeah, we're repairing. Don't worry, Chad. It's all good. It's all over now. LOTRO points. Ally to the White Company. That's pretty good. A spider. A goat. A spider goat. It's actually a long way. Like, we're having to go essentially the whole length of a Minas Tirith size area. Because there's Minas Morgul down here. So we're essentially going from one end of the city to the other. Actually, longer than that, right? Almost like going over the whole Pelennor, I guess. On foot. But hey, we'll get there. We will make it happen. I believe it's not up there. Just keep following the path. Just keep walking, walking, walking. What's Alt 7 do? I don't remember. Oh my gosh. We're never getting out of here. Try it. I mean, I don't want to accidentally delete System 32 or anything, right? Here we go. Really like our swords, they look super cool. Especially the green one. Keen fashion of the something or other. I'll read it here in a second. Of the Pathfinder's Artifice. Thanks again, Woodburn. It's a cool weapon, man. Alright, finally. It's nothing dangerous. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Alright, Legolas, if you send me off to somewhere soon again, I'm gonna be upset. How did you defeat the Gridebeg? Oh. Did you defeat the Gridebeg? Excellent work, Andang. I know not many more there are. How many more there are, or how deep they live inside. They may be Ungwentavi's children, but they are unlike the spiders in many ways. They pose different threats. I like these quests because they've really shown how much Legolas is like Celeborn. We don't usually see that, but they've kind of been highlighting that when spiders get involved, Legolas got problems. You have done well, Andang. Atli will be happy to hear there are fewer spiders in the world. Alas, there will be many more to slay in our near future. The horde is nigh, unending. I really hope Atli is in the raid. That would be cool. I hope they bring him back for that. And a whole bunch of other people, right? Like, imagine if the power struggle for Mordor takes place in there. That would be super cool. And again, I really hope we don't defeat Shelob in that raid. I hope she stays, because she's a cool villain. Don't waste her on one raid. Have her be like Saruman. Have the raid in Saruman's tower and keep him around for a while. Alright, let's actually look at quests. Okay, so that's the end of Cirith Ungol. That's it, I guess. Let's go back to the ranger camp and make sure. But I'm pretty sure that's it. Do Alt 7 before the raid? Well, the raid's not in the game, so... I pressed Alt 7 and nothing happened. I guess you can't be mounted, you said. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Dang it. That's funny. I knew what Alt 7 did before. I just forgot. Because we even mentioned that on a previous stream. Now I feel really dumb. Alright, let's keep going. No! No spiders here, Gandalf Stormcrow. Okay. Just go back to the Rangers, we'll find out what's going on. And then we'll go to the next zone. That's awesome. It's really cool. Next up is going inside Minas Morgul, which I'm excited about. And man, getting eaten by Shelob, best part of the expansion. That was pretty cool. I just like this whole area. It looks right out of the movies. They did a really good job with this whole thing. I don't know what it is about desolate areas on LOTRO, but LOTRO does a really good job with them. This and ruins. That's like LOTRO's two best things, right? Why is the raid not in the game? Because just like pretty much every time LOTRO does an expansion, they haven't built it yet. And it'll be in game later. Which I actually prefer. I think there needs to be time to do the content loop. I personally wish that LOTRO would have done like each of these 5 zones that it has. Release them one at a release them weekly or something like that, or maybe every other week, something like that. That way, instead of LOTRO having this huge like update, you have a gradual, you know, content throughout. Like, I'd even like it if they did maybe one a month. Sounds maybe a little too slow, but then you'd have, you know, months of an expansion instead of just this cut and dry, you know, 2 updates essentially. I personally would like that better. Anyway, it doesn't look like there's any more quests in this whole area, so we're done. Because yeah, I'm pretty sure coming back here to talk to him was the end. So cool. Then people would have nothing to do. Yeah, but people have nothing to do now. And so then at least people would have something to do more often. Instead of literally not having anything to do for 6 months, they'd have stuff to do gradually over the course of the months. And so LOTRO would stay in conversation a lot longer, I feel like. If you enjoy playing, you can consume one of those zones in the day. Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, we consumed, you know, the first 2 zones within the first week. So yeah, absolutely. Don't get me wrong. People are running instances and dailies right now? Yeah. I don't run dailies, so maybe that's part of my problem. I don't know. Okay, let's see. If we took a stable... Can we take a stable down there? Do we have that unlocked?
Will you help bear my burden, friend?
What is this place? Yeah, I know it's a stable master. Why isn't it labeled? I'm on Morgul. No, I guess that's not like actually a stable master. Minas Morgul, which is locked, so we don't have that one. Far-ranging stable master. That's cool that they have that now. But what is that place? Where is the Black Book? Now it's in Minas Morgul, is where we're at right now. Let's see. See, now it's all inside the city. Anyway, we know it's not Rath Duath. Ekad Uyel. Why doesn't it have... That's just a glitched one, I guess. So we know it's not Ekaduil. Maybe it's this place? We'll see where this takes us. Stables at Minas Morgul. Well, here we go. This was close enough. This is the one we were wanting. So that's good. Let's get this page that somehow we missed.
My Lady Velades, in time of darkness and doubt, I send thee tidings of hope. The war wears on all, and many battles yet lie ahead.
Alright. Well, I think we will end here. When we return, we will go inside Minas Morgul and start that whole zone. Which people have told me has just a ton of content. So I'm excited about that. I like how Mordor is a thing. And there's, you know, 2 of these already, but I'm guessing there's going to be a lot, right? Of course, in Gondor, you know, there were only that many, but they could do even more Gondor, honestly, when they go down to Harad. And Rune, for that matter. Or Khand. It'd be funny if as you go through Harad and like conquered as Gondor, they move them from like the Harad tab to the Gondor tab, so every new update you just see the tab go to Gondor instead. That'd be actually really funny, like a funny little touch. Because Harad is now Gondor. Anyway, we've completed 3 of the 5 zones in Minas Morgul. I'm excited. We don't have the tracker yet for the Minas Morgul quest because we haven't finished any. So we'll see how many that is next time. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. It's been a lot of fun. I will be streaming again on Friday, for sure, in either the afternoon or evening. And then maybe on Saturday. But we're going to be doing our family Thanksgiving then. And then on Sunday, for sure, pretty much. Pretty much for sure. And again, Sunday will almost for sure be in the afternoon. But it might be an evening stream, an early evening. Either way, they're going to be before our normal midnight Eastern start time. Like way before. Alright, thank you guys so much for all the bits, all the subs. It's been amazing, guys. I still can't get over all your support. It's been just unbelievable. Unbelievable. This month has been insane, guys. Super excited. Next month giveaway is going to be insane. I got some big plans. Can't wait to do that. But anyway, that's enough about that. I have an idea of who I want to raid, but let's just see if anybody else is streaming here. Nobody on Madcap right now. Let's check out the Lord of the Rings Online here real quick. Just to see who's going. And yeah, I think we're just going to raid our old pal KRX. Because they're the only ones online that we know right now. And also, they've been having fun playing Planet Zoo, but tonight they return to Cities Skylines, which is one of my favorite games. So let's go share that love and have just a chill stream. Take care, buddy, and I'll see you on Friday. Have a great night.